Hey everybody, Christopher here from Christopher Moonlight Productions. I'm director of The Quantum Terror, and I'm coming at you with my first update on my new YouTube channel. In fact, this is kind of an update for my YouTube channel and The Quantum Terror. I've been a little bit behind on updating. So here's the story at the moment. I got locked out of my old YouTube channel, except on my phone, and I may post this video to my old YouTube channel, so if you're a subscriber there, please go over to my YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the description, and you can subscribe to my new one. So what's going on with The Quantum Terror? I can't remember what I said in my last updates, but I'm just going to kind of give you a general run through. First of all, the movie is in picture lock. That means that the edit is done. You can watch it all the way through. Derek Hunt is working on the audio and the music at the moment. And I am working on the visual effects. There's a lot of green screen effects. There's some unanticipated effects that need to be put in there. And the color correction has been a very challenging process. So overall, I'm in year 3 of making The Quantum Terror. I thought it was going to take 2 years. It's not just making the movie that has caused it to be so long. There's been a lot of life changes. I moved from Texas to California, and I've gone from being in between jobs to having too many jobs, being generally overworked. But I do make sure that I work on The Quantum Terror at least a little bit every day, even if it's just, for 5 minutes to do some little thing. Sometimes I get to dedicate chunks of days to The Quantum Terror. I've had several people volunteer to help me with the visual effects. So far, none of those things have panned out, although the current person who is helping me or has offered to help me still wants to help, but like a lot of other people, he needs to make sure he takes care of the rent and all that sort of thing first. So I do apologize for how long it's taking, but I want you to know that I'm committed to finishing the film, not just for my own sake. I want to finish this film. It's a labor of love, but also for all the people who contributed on Indiegogo, my investor, Doug Mayfield of Mesmer Films, and to my own family, my wife, my kids, who have watched me sell off stuff and use money towards the movie that could have otherwise gone to the family. So just on that level, I want you to know, my commitment to the film is not wavered. I do feel a bit of stress and guilt over how long it's taking, but I want you to know it's not out of laziness. It's not out of losing interest or something like that. It's quite the opposite, actually. The film, The Quantum Terror, I watched it all the way through, and I'm very happy with it. It's an unusual film. It's unconventional, but I'm pleased to say it is structured, and in a lot of ways, I've been describing it to people as Mulholland Drive, directed by David Lynch, meets Alien. Some people might see some of It in it because of the underground tunnels. Other people might see The Thing in it because there's a lot of kind of transmutating tentacle creatures. But what I see in it the most is I see myself as an artist. I see a lot of, there's some dream logic in it, but I think, a good piece of art is when an artist can look at it, or people who know the artist can look at it, and they can see that artist in the work. And I believe I was very successful in doing that. This movie does have some legitimately scary moments in it, if I do say so myself. Has some very surreal, interesting things. It's the kind of movie that, I wanted to make where people are, they can look at it and they can think about it, and different people can derive different meanings from it, and therefore, it's a movie that will be talked about. And so many people have contributed to that. Again, I'm really eager to get it out. I'm starting a new job this week, and I'm also finishing up some freelance stuff. Sorry about the noises. Cat running around. But it's those jobs have kind of overlapped, and it's caused me to. I've been working every day overtime, plus taking care of my kids and that sort of thing. Anyway, I don't want to get into all of that. Uh, but I wanted to give everybody an update. This movie is, it's something that has been a part of my life for a long time now, every day, without compromise. Some of you may be wondering, where is it? Are we ever going to see it? Yes, you are. Some of you, it may be out of your mind until you get the next update. But either way, there's going to be a point where I present it to you, and it's going to be a finished, what I believe to be a marvelous little kind of surreal horror movie, which you are a part of. And I want to say thank you to you for that. But anyway, if you are interested, by the way, in seeing the film in progress, I have been doing Twitch live streams. I don't think there's much, there's minor spoilers in there, but I don't think that matters. You can see me putting together the visual effects. You can see some of the practical effects. And I have been working on creating more content around the movie, behind the scenes. There is a making of documentary, believe it or not, in the works as well. I'm not creating that myself, somebody else is. Anyway, I have gone on long enough, I think. But if you check my YouTube channel, you can see those live streams with the effects. You can also see me giving advice. And doing interviews, my show, The Practical People, where I interview practical effects artists. I've also started reviewing some of the products that I've acquired in the making of films, and I'm going to, once I've gotten a big chunk of the work out of the way, I'm going to start creating little things about how you can make films too, because this is something that I think there's a lot of aspiring filmmakers out there. And even if you're not an aspiring filmmaker, there are a lot of artists out there that I hope can be inspired by the different aspects of filmmaking, whether you like to draw or build things with your hands or work with a camera or write. I hope that my experience being passed on to you guys can inspire some artistic part of you. Anyway, again, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your patience. I'm very grateful to all of you guys, and I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. You're why I do this. You are part of the end product, not just in your contributions, but the fact that you as an audience complete the work. The work is not complete until somebody sees it and that communication is made. So thank you from myself, from everybody who worked on the Quantum Terror. This movie is coming, and I hope I'm aiming for the summertime. I've missed other goals that I'm aiming for, but it's in me, and it's going to come out, and you're going to see it. So thanks very much.